This is coming to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona. Part 3 of Tour of the Hearst Castle.
Inside the main door, statues, tapestries, and a floor that predates the birth of Christ. Marble pieces that are from Pompeii. The hallway shows the entrance to the elevator, also the entrance to the main library. In the main assembly room, the room is 83 feet long, 31 feet wide, and 22 feet high, and embedded in the corners of the room are 2,000-pound medallions by an artisan by the name of Tortelson. On the table in the middle of the room is a very important artifact, a jeweled casket made of gilded bronze, ebony, and rock crystal. Tiffany lamp made for Phoebe Apperson Hearst, and even the lace is sterling silver. The dining room. There's only one dining room on the whole top of the mountain. The fireplace was used in France before Columbus discovered America. The walls are lined with choir stalls from Spain and are 600 years old. The silver is as pure as it can be without bending of its own weight. The mace was made in 1867 in Dublin, Ireland, in front of a 15th century Flemish tapestry depicting the scene from the life of the prophet Daniel. The billiard room had one pocket pool table and one billiard table. On the wall hangs one of the most valuable and expensive tapestries in the entire castle, the 1,000 flower design. Scene showing the hunt. All of the flowers have been identified in this, and it's probably the best preserved of this type of design in the world. The morning room, where the guests would gather in the morning before breakfast for their coffee, and in the evening before dinner to have a snifter of brandy or a demitasse. The silver lamps are from sanctuaries in Spain. The Della Robbia room, and it's named this because of its prominence of Della Robbia art. Hand-carved ceiling, hand-carved bedposts. An oil painting of Mr. William Randolph Hearst at the age of 31 by his closest friend, Orrin Peck. Mr. Hearst's private library was used for research and meetings of his executives, and you can almost imagine the business dealings that went on here. The Madonna and Child. This theme predominates the castle, and possibly is because of his closeness to his mother. Mr. Hearst's sitting room. It's not a very large room for a man of his prominence and size, although his bed did have a 7-foot-long mattress. On the wall of his bedroom was a portrait of his mother. Close by was a bedroom with double beds. It was used by his closest friends and his family. switchboard operated 24 hours a day. In the new wing, the bathrooms are all of modern design, and the walls are lined in colored marble. In this one, the tub, the basin, and the toilet are black porcelain. The sitting room of the Dozier Suite is between the two bedrooms. It also has a nice balcony with blue damask wall hangings. One of the bedrooms of the Dozier Suite, with the beautiful hand-carved coffered ceilings. The main building has 90 antique ceilings. The Della Robbia room, hand-carved ceiling, wall hangings, beautiful oil paintings. The North Tower bedroom, one of the most beautiful beds on the entire hill. Since it had 8 sides to the bedroom, you had windows all the way around. We had 15-foot-tall silk drapes. The South Celestial bedroom was equally as beautiful. These bedrooms were reserved for presidents and kings. Another Dozier bedroom, and again like the other one, hand-carved ceilings and beautiful bedposts. Main library, and it was available to his guests. Contains some 5,000 books, many of first editions, 153 Grecian urns. This 15-inch tall statue was Mr. Hearst's favorite, gold-plated bronze. The main library contained the most beautiful ceiling in all of the hill. You can imagine them trying to put this back together after it was shipped here in pieces. Mr. Hearst's movie theater contained 50 low seats. Designed after the theaters of the 20s and the 30s. The figures were designed by Julia Morgan and created on the hill. The gardens are magnificent. There's every conceivable type of plant and flower. There's over 2,000 rose bushes. The view of the Pacific, 5.5 miles away, you can see San Simeon Harbor. Very inspiring. The Roman pool. The bottom is lined with glass tiles 1 inch square, and they're plated with 24-karat gold. The pool is 10 feet deep and has a flat bottom. It's most beautiful after dark when the alabaster lamps reflect themselves in the water. Of course, this pool was heated and filtered year-round. It had diving boards at both ends and a diving platform in the middle. Under the diving platform is an alcove that goes back some 40 feet. It's 3 foot deep, and it was for the non-swimmers. The main building has 100 rooms, 38 bedrooms, 41 bathrooms, 14 sitting rooms, 2 libraries, a billiard room, a movie theater, a gun room, a beauty shop with space for 2 operators, and a basement that covers 1 acre. This is truly a monument to the man who built it. the top of the hill, we stopped at the Arabian Horse Ranch to thank Mr. Hearst for his help in making this presentation possible.
Well, Bill, I want to thank you very much for taking the time. I know that this has been somewhat of a chore for you, but
No.
I have known you for a long time, and I figured I'd just nail you down while you were in California and get you to stand still long enough to tell me about your dad's place and how he got it started. Well, Bill, thank you very much.
Willie, glad to do it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Glad to do it.
This was brought to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona.